Hi. What's up, Mano Fanta? What a name. Mano Fanta. You're early. Welcome, early child. Ooh, that's a drop. Hi, Mrs. Scheme. Let me tweet this out real quick for the Twitter peoples. Shut up, music. Shut up, music. I don't know what's up. Nobody said hi to me except for you. So only my wife said hi. Well, I guess technically Mano Fanta said hi, but then they disappeared. So I'm just gonna stare. Just a man in a hat. Staring. Hi, Squeak. Welcome. There's Mute Boy. The weird midnight messaging man himself. Hello, Jeff. My name's Jeff. It's another Monday. I decided I'd say hello. Streaming. I wasn't sure if I was gonna do Minecraft, and then I remembered how bad sitting down hurts, so I'll probably do like a game type stream or something maybe tomorrow. We'll see how I feel. Tomorrow's a busy day. We got some... I've played VR Minecraft. It's very dizzying. And I guess that's what I should do. I think tomorrow I'll do a VR stream because then I get to stand up. We'll do something like Beat Saber or something. Not very many people ever come to those streams. That's my hesitation towards them. But you know what? We could do one of those. Maybe I'll set up the big green screen if you guys are really nice to me. And it'll just be me and my VR set green screened into the environment. But that way I don't have to sit down. It's not a terrible idea. Yeah, Beat Saber is really fun. I've never followed playing Beat Saber. I've played a lot of Beat Saber. Falling down has not been part of that adventure. But Beat Saber is probably good because I can't walk right now due to the hamstrings. There's a little bit of ducking in Beat Saber. That would get tricky. The squatting and stuff. That would be the only hesitation towards some Beat Saber right now. But I'm sure I could possibly survive. I'd have to charge up my VR headset. Just sitting over there without a charge. Tomorrow. On the weskeem channel, there should be a new masked weskeem shenanigan. Every Tuesday, I'm trying to have masked shenanigans from weskeem to bring that back. That should be fun. See if people like that or not. But it's happening for a while, and if people like it, it'll keep happening. And if nobody cares, then I'm probably not going to put the effort into it. As most things that I do, I tend to follow that rule. Unless I enjoy it enough, then I'll just keep making it regardless. Shit. What am I updating? Oh, yeah. Updates regarding everything I'm doing. If you don't know, the main thing I'm working on right now is after the tone stuff, but I'm still doing all the other stuff. After the tone being collaborative project with a young woman named Brittany, who's a singer. We're making an album together and seeing where it goes. She just got back from a trip today, so we were in talks. We're gonna be doing like a photo set in the attire that we wore, not just the same shirts, different rest of it. But what we wore for a photo shoot like 13 years ago now. So that's gonna be a fun throwback. We still both have the shirt, so we're like, all right, let's do the old people version of this outfit. So that's gonna be fun. Hello, Killer TVs. I don't know why Rick is staring at me that way. So we're also gonna be filming a video together, to do kind of more of a official cooperative. Hey, we exist, rather than just me telling you guys, because so far it's just been me saying, hey, band's back together, hey, we're making music together, but you haven't heard from her at all. So we're gonna be addressing that here this week. And then should have another demo for you guys very soon. You're not allowed to hear it yet because you guys haven't raised $600 to hear the second demo. Naughty. If you do raise that, I'll show you a demo that doesn't have her vocals on it, and then the next time we stream, you'll get to hear the other one. But I did today finalize what direction I will go if we manage to fund an ad campaign by August. I found a good path, focused primarily on Spotify, since, you know, it's a music project rather than focusing on a YouTube push. It's focused on a Spotify push. But I found a pretty good marketing firm that, you know, not just like stupid BS bots or playlist crap, but actual like, hey, there's an application process, and if they don't like the song, then they don't work with you anyway. So, and then I looked into it to cross-reference to make sure that that's not like a marketing ploy, but no, that is what it is. So I'll probably be going with that group, assuming they approve the songs that I send to them. And then if not, I've got a backup if our music sucks too bad for a marketing firm to represent and push it. That's all contingent on us making any money leading to the album. We'll be having some more wild streams. I'm cooking up some ideas for some hype streams to try to do some fundraising between now and the end of August. To try to get us closer to this goal. At least this part of the goal. This part of the goal is the big one. The first 5K in 2 months. That's because that's the length we've been going at it. That's it's still very, very tough to get, but that's the one that's the most important, because that's the one that includes us being able to get better drumming on it and the marketing push and everything paid for and happy. Whereas the other $4,000 is the pipe dream, where we say fuck it, and Brittany flies out here and does it in person, the whole album and all that shit. But I before I turned on this stream, I had like a specific thought that escapes me. So instead I'll say, do you guys like the hat? Do I work as a hat guy? Because I have to be a hat guy for a while because I'm growing my hair out and it looks abysmal. Does the hat work? Can you guys survive with me as a hat guy? I was staring at it the whole time. At a dope hat. Yes, I can be a hat guy now. Makes me think no, not a bald spot. Unfortunately, it's just horrible length of hair as it grows back in. So we're just gonna cover that up until it's a serviceable length. I like this hat though. It's a cheap, easy, smiley hat. It fits. It's on brand for me to have a little smiley face on my hat. So that felt right. Camera, thank you for saying it's a dope hat. Okay. Well, it is summer. I'm not wearing a beanie throughout the summer, okay? That's not happening. We gotta go hat. Now, a beanie will be nice as my hair starts to grow over my ears funky. You know, I might be hankering for a sock hat. But we'll see. It's the summer. I don't want to be wearing those right now. I want to know, because obviously I've been posting a lot about After the Tone. I've been posting some stuff about the upcoming weskeem album, which is really a compilation of some old tracks, some of them remastered, some of them re-released. 27 songs, comes out July 28th. But I want to know, first of all, if anyone cares and is paying attention. Secondly, if there's anything you're particularly interested in or about or excited about or confused by, you've got me here. Ask away. Hey, thanks, Gentrizona. Welcome back to the loop. Stick around because this reunion arc and story is just starting. You're here early, right? So just stick around for a while and you get to be at ground zero. I have a feeling as long as we play it right and don't get completely screwed, I think this project will do well when it's all said and done, because the quality of music, etc., is extremely high. But beyond that, there's a very interesting story that goes with it that we're gonna keep pushing very hard to give people a reason to be curious to listen to it. I think those two things bode well. So far as going back to quality of the music, and feel free to interrupt me with questions, queries, excitement, remarks, etc. There was a instrumental, and now I remember what I was going to talk about tonight, so yay. There was a instrumental with my vocals fully demo laid out, a very important song on this album for the two of us. And we both knew that we weren't quite happy with where the instrumental was. And and my biggest thing was like, when Jonah retracks the drums, because I knew I was going to hire him to redo the drums on this, maybe that'll kind of fix it. But I wasn't satisfied with that. And I went back to the drawing board last night and today and completely started over on the instrumental. Even though it was fully, like, it was done, aside from maybe redoing the drums, and there was a demo with vocals on it, I was like, no, starting over. Started over the instrumental, put new demo vocals on it, and Brittany and I both are infinitely happier with this version. Mrs. Scheme also heard the old and the new version and agrees that the new version is infinitely better. So those are the kind of details that I'm willing to put into this project, of completely just starting over on a song, because the song was important enough to get a better treatment than the first attempt. And this song will probably be, I'm almost certain this song is on the short list of first singles that we will release ahead of the album. It'll either be this or our cover of Here in Your Arms by Hello Goodbye. Yes, we're covering that song. That's going to be really fun, and it's very on brand because we're an indie synth pop type of duo with some pop punk influences. Imagine basically kind of a mashing together of Owl City, Angels and Airwaves, Imogen Heap, and Hello Goodbye. That kind of gives you our sound, right? Synthy, indie pop with some punk elements to it. The real question is, are you going to cover Goodbye Monday? Am I supposed to know what that is? I'm sure I do if I'm reminded. Oh yeah, that's that Caleb Hiles song. So anyway, tomorrow Brittany's going to be recording vocals onto the new version of this other song, not the Hello Goodbye song, but the song that's probably going to be the first single we drop. And the reason this song's important to both of us, and the reason I redid the instrumental and, I'll probably do that for the other songs on this album too. If something's not working, just start over because we really want to take our time with this album and make it as good as possible. But the reason is this song in particular is very important. This song is surface level, a cute little, I don't know. It's like it's on the surface, the lyrics read as like a couple who broke up and they're contemplating getting back together. You know, real generic pop romance stuff. But it was written with deliberate intent of being allegorical to our actual journey as artists, and the basically the story that we have, obviously a non-romantic story, but we lined it up to simultaneously tell a easily accessible, generic, not generic, but easily accessible, universal, breaking up, thinking about getting back together story, so that anyone who has no idea who we are can enjoy the song for that. But more intimately for us is telling our artist journey, and kind of where we've been, where we are, and this concept of having a song about mending the fractured friendship and artist relationship we had. So it's a song that we're taking very diligently and seriously, but it's probably the one that we want to get out first, because the people who are going to be interested in hearing us first, before anyone knows who the hell we are going to be the people who are like you guys on these streams and who have actually paid attention for the last couple years about what our story is, and probably are interested to hear how we want to express that story as artists. So that is the song that we are working on currently, along with a lot of others, but that's the one that's the primary focus at this moment. All that talking, I didn't get anything out of you guys that I asked for, so I hope that was interesting enough. But the floor is the floor is open to the, I think between the three platforms, the 20-ish or so of you lurkers hanging out, to ask anything about any of my brands. We scheme after the tone. What else do I do? We stream. I don't know. Or tell me what you like or don't like. Call me pretty. Call me ugly. Say something, I'm giving up on you. Say something, I'm giving up on you.
Thank you for
Squeaker
the tip, Daddy.
Take it. I got more coming on Friday. Thank you for the 8. It rounds us to a nicer number. I appreciate that. Friday is a Todd stream. We're going to have a party. Oh, on Saturday, probably, almost certainly, Matt's going to be here. If you haven't been following Matt, PFV, he's doing like a song a day thing this month and making a documentary out of it. So he's probably going to be stopping here. We're going to make a pop punk song together in a day, or some acoustic emo song, film a music video for it, and probably stream on Saturday night. So come hang out. It'll be a good time. Friday, Todd and I will be doing reaction streams, and Wednesday, Todd and I do reaction streams. Unfortunately, the reaction stream request money doesn't go towards this goal, because that's money that Todd and I have for, keeping the lights on in our house. This goal kind of has some of that built into it too. Because, I don't know if you've noticed, in our economy, life is expensive. Finn says you're going to try to make the Saturday stream. Good. It's going to be fun. Y'all should come. I find the story of this album and your reconnection very interesting. Yeah, I find it interesting myself. And that's why we're gonna keep talking about it. Her and I are gonna absolutely if you want to call it milk that cow till it's dry, that's what we're going to do. But it's too crazy of a scenario not to take every opportunity that you can to draw attention to it, especially for independent artists. People listen as much because they're interested in the artist as the music. So it's good to try to give people a reason to listen to what we're doing. And it's odd to me too. If you had asked me when I released the weskeem album titled after the tone, especially before I called Brittany during that album, if you asked, even after the phone call, if you asked if I thought we would be making a project in a couple years, I would have said, fuck no. It's a lot of stuff that changed and that we worked through. Squeakerton says, what? Life is expensive? I thought it was painful. I mean, yeah. You're here to drink that milk. Well, I hope a lot of you guys are here to drink that milk, because I'm going to keep giving it to you. Right now, we're probably thinking about 11 songs is the target. And they're not all a similar story. It's not like a personal biography or something. There's the song that we want to get out first that's obviously personal. But like, you have a Hello Goodbye cover in there, right? Here in Your Arms is going to be on there because we think that's in genre and a smart one to put on there. And we both love that song. We have two songs that are songs from this album, the one we released in 2009. Two songs from here that we both really like. We're gonna be doing for this album. So far as like what story the album tells, her and I have kind of decided our framework for it is an optimistic and semi-nostalgic view on the trials and tribulations and ups and downs of life, and just kind of a feeling of moving forward while recapping. And we kind of feel like that sort of a vibe fits in with us, where we're at, and that'll make it a very genuine project in tone. So that's going to be the general idea behind it. We haven't titled it yet. We're kind of figuring that out at this point and getting to those next steps of doing that. But I think a lot of the structure of the album, the track list order, and everything will come together a lot more when we do the last 3 songs, because we're planning on doing those on like video call with each other from scratch, and just kind of seeing where we take the project from there. So there's a lot of breathing room because we want it to be an organic, cooperative project rather than just a very structured, this is what we have to do. Almost reminds me of the old relationship idea that if you love someone, let them go. If it was meant to be, they would come back to you, except music style. I guess. Glad to see you're not actually drinking milk. I was concerned that was a Kenny Rogers 1 gallon challenge type thing. Excited to see what's to come. Listen, I'll do a gallon milk challenge if you guys dropped stupid donos on a stream for something. That's actually a good question. It wasn't a question, but it came in my mind. What gimmick type streams, like telethon type things, do you guys want to see between now and August 31st to help get closer to hitting these goals? Because I would love to at least hit this part of the goal where we could do a full ad campaign for this album, because I think it's worth it. And this is an album that's probably not going to come out till around the holidays, but we'll have some singles dropping before then, to build anticipation for the brand and whatnot. Now this goal, again, that's the pipe dream. Some Mr. Beast type people come in here. Obviously that'd make the album quality insane to be able to do it in person, and that would just be that'd be such a weird end to this story, and all the music videos and the actually getting to reunite, having her meet the family and stuff. That'd be wild. But the more attainable and desired is right here. So what variety type crazy streams would you guys want to see? to hype up people, get people in here that might not usually be here, and help us chip away at this goal. What do you guys want? What would you guys think would be good ideas? You know, there's always the fundraising streams or subathons, because I'm gonna have to do some of that stuff to make this work. What do you guys think would be good avenues to take between now and the end of August to just try to hype this up, chip away at this goal, get everyone involved? Brainstorm with me. Let's go. You're the viewer. What do you want to see? What would you think that would be a stream that you're like, shit, I gotta show someone this stream. This dude is doing this wild thing. I gotta share this with someone. Well, yeah, no, that's good Kickstarter stuff, Squeakerton. Merch exclusives and pre-orders. But I'm talking about that hook line, entertainment value stream stuff too. Because I'm definitely thinking of, as we go on, having different perks, or I'm thinking about doing a run of an After the Tone branded version of the shirts, the Make Music Not Enemy shirt that I have and the Believe shirt that Brittany has, and selling After the Tone variants of those as exclusive merch that goes to funding the album, and shit like that. Karaoke. Let's think bigger than karaoke. BTS stream, like the band? That's a copyright strike. Drunken karaoke does. Yeah, drunken karaoke's all right, but I'm talking about stuff we don't usually do. I'm talking about big. Behind the scenes stream. How does that work? Watch me sit there plucking at the guitar. Those streams are actually a lot more boring than they seem. The music creation process is pretty boring. I've done those streams before. They're pretty... they're not super exciting. I want big picture. Let's do crazy stuff. The brain juices are flowing. Let's keep thinking. Yeah, but chill is the opposite of what we're aiming for. Chill doesn't make people want to get into their wallets, Squeak. We want stuff that just gets people hyped, and they want to see this green goal fill. They just like, bro, I don't even, they could be like, I don't even know what this goal is for, but this stream is fucking hyped. Here's $10. Like that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm talking about. Like gimmick streams, just wild ass stuff. That's the ideas I want. In fact, I'm gonna change the title of this while you guys are thinking. I'm gonna change these stream titles to let people know we need ideas. Brainstorming epic stream ideas. Just kick, let me update the other two. Yeah, I don't need to do that. If XQC gets shut down for that, you know I'm getting shut down. Don't people pay more to have you insult them or other people? I mean, maybe. I don't think I could just have an insult you stream, though. I don't know how that's gonna go. Come here and I will insult you. NPC stream on TikTok. Those are a thing. I don't think I have the right audience for it, unfortunately. I don't think it would work for me personally. I saw that Meat Canyon did it, but he has absolutely the right audience for that. Like Moist Critical Charlie also would have a good audience to do that with. My TikTok audience especially is mostly people who are interested in neurodivergency, autism, ADHD, etc., and football fans. So that demographic combo is not exactly going to be even understanding the irony of doing an NPC stream, unfortunately. I do like where we're going. Hey, Andrew, at least you're here. It's one step in the right direction. All right, so you guys have listed some of my standards. You know, karaoke stream, music stream, bullshit insult stream. But what about stuff that I haven't done that you think are just like, if you saw a title of a stream of someone doing something and you were like, I have to click on that, whether or not you knew that person, what is that stream title? What is the title of a stream that you're just like, bro, what is, I have to click on this? Orgy party, okay, that's within the TOS, terms of service of streaming platforms, okay? Within streaming platform terms of service, what is a stream title you would see and you're just like, I gotta watch that shit? Like, I don't care how big of a concept it is if it's within TOS. Let's go. Hot tub meme stream? I don't have a hot tub, so that's gonna be tough. Risking a body part, that's against terms of service. Risky activities are against terms of service, so I can't clickbait that. Bikini therapy? Run a mile for every $100 raised. That's interesting. I don't know how I would even be able to prove that. Unfortunately, I just tore my hamstring, so I'm not going to be able to do that for a minute. Make a hot tub in my truck bed, I guess with enough garbage bags and some imagination. Truck bed hot tub stream? Just line the truck bed with garbage bags, fill it with some hot water. You get in there in a full suit, the full weskeem suit and mask. Yes, a tarp. There you go. I'm on well water. I can't use that much water. I can't fill my truck bed with water on well water. That's dangerous. Can't be doing that. I like where our minds are going though. This is good. This is good. This is a good spot to be thinking. Go siphon from the lake. Lake water. Yeah, I mean, I live in the Midwest too, so, you know, hot tub. I like the hot tub truck bed if it was pragmatically practical. So we're in the right headspace of stupid stream ideas that would get people to instantly want to click. We've got the right idea. We need to keep this energy. If you guys are just joining, we're brainstorming like telethon type stream ideas to raise money for this album. Just fun, crazy, maybe high effort streams that would get people to want to get in here and contribute. Make a scheme mask filled with names of donors, bigger dono, bigger part of the mask taken by the name. What do we do with the mask at the end? I'm not buying all those fireworks. That's counterproductive. Raffle the mask of the names. I don't know. I think I need something that's more universal. More universal. I don't know that there's enough people that care about the scheme brand for that to be. We could be specific, but I don't know about that specific.
Thank you for the tip.
Daddy. I can't read that. Let me find out what you said. It was too small on the screen. I need more than that to bang your mom, bro. So you have Mr. Scheme, Mrs. Scheme, I assume is what you mean. Wax you from the neck down. Yeah, I shave already. There's not much to wax, unfortunately. Thank you for the dono. We're ever so closer to another demo being unlocked. But yeah, there's basically nothing for her to wax aside from my legs, I suppose. Because hair is gross. But you know, bodily challenges are always interesting. Hit a certain goal and I'll wax my my legs. Tattoo artist commented on the fact that I was shaved to you. That was a weird thing of her to say. Now I'm just weirded out that the tattoo artist who tattooed my ass was talking about my body hair with my wife when she tattooed my wife's back. So, oh yeah, more stream ideas aside from that fucking weird ass thing I just heard. Why don't you just say that in the chat, Mrs. Scheme? Just say that in the chat. To stop texting me. Would have made what you said slightly less ominous and weird. Yeah, body hair sucks. I trim and shave. It wasn't embarrassing. It was weird that you're saying you're having conversations like that with a tattoo artist. It's not embarrassing. It's odd. I was the one that literally just said, I shave everywhere. I don't like hair. Yeah, it's because I fucking buzz that shit off too. I don't need a hairy ass. I'm not gonna be a Sasquatch. It's fucking bizarre. Nah, they have trimmers. Keep it trimmed. I don't like body hair. It's not hard. I'm not shaving like my asshole. Like, I just don't want a hairy ass. I even fucking trim down my armpit hair. It's just, the hair is weird. I don't want all this hair. Yeah, there's a whole tutorial on how to use Nair in your butthole now, apparently. Read like a whole fucking book or something? That's like old school Mr. Beast. Do like a fucking 28-hour stream reading a book until I hate myself. That's a high risk, low reward potentiality right there. All right, what else? What other ideas? Keep spitballing with Squeakerton. We need stream ideas that would cause random people, either part of this community or not, to be like, I need to click on that stream. And then they're like, I don't know what I'm doing here, but this stream is so cool. Here's $1 or something. And we'll get this goal up so we can fund this album being super hot. What streams? Think telethons. Think all that shit. What do we got? Give me the hype ideas. Give me the hype. What hype do we got? Where's the bot? You hit Discord. It should give you the Discord link. We'll see. Live concert, yeah. I'll probably do all that kind of stuff. Live concert, karaoke, all the stuff I usually do. But I'm trying to think of things that I don't do already. New ideas that I have not done. $1 for a push-up, $5 for a squat, and so forth. Well, no squats because of torn hamstring, but $1 for a push-up's pretty cheap. For a guy as unfit and in their mid-30s as me. Click now, hurry. Must see musician whores himself for money. I mean, that's my channel all the time. Yeah, and then I'd have 10 push-ups to do and be tired already. $5 a push-up. I'm an expensive whore. All right, so physical pain is one. No, I've been getting in shape, but not at the not like that. Like that's just asking for me to not be able to do push-ups anymore. For that kind of a price. It's not worth it. All right, Andrew. I like the idea of drinking the beer to come up with the ideas. I've noticed that people who capitalize their stream titles tend to get a little more views. Yeah, I hate people, man, but I'm definitely going to be leaning into that sort of thing with these streams in this project because I know it's true too. Just do one of the Ludwig videos where you make a no-face video doc on something random and have it blow up overnight. Simple, duh. Yeah, why didn't I think of that? Just make weird-ass YouTube content that just gets big for no reason. You know, a fun fact about those people who always say, hey, it's true, even if you don't have an audience, you could grow a channel overnight. See, it's just about good content. Something I realized when I made a new YouTube channel anonymously and kind of was testing that theory. If they're not using a VPN and alt accounts the entire time, YouTube knows who they are, immediately associates it with their old channel, and recommends it to their existing audience base. I know this because people on the channel that I made that had no connections to my current channel at all already recognized me. There was a couple comments that said, hey, are you weskeem? Because it was a faceless project. And I do not have a big enough audience to be recognized like that. And then I looked at my demographics and where YouTube was pitching it, and YouTube absolutely knows it's the same person. So all of those videos of, aha, see, I'm a big creator, but I made a new channel and it got big because it's all about the content. No, it's because you're already a big creator, YouTube knows it, and they pushed your new channel behind the scenes. Fun fact, if you didn't know. Because they will just literally push you to the same audience no matter what you do. Use clips from the movie to fit the narrative that the whole thing was a shit show overseen by idiots. So what you're saying is what we have to do is find where Ludwig lives and make a spoof of his IP and have it go big. I mean, yeah, that's a much better idea. But you'd also have to trick YouTube into thinking the account that you were using was one of his. So you'd need more of his personal information to log in and create a Google account under his personal details. But let's think of more legal, because that sounds super illegal. Let's think of more legal ideas on interesting streams. Yes, I have, Jeff. It's really boring, unfortunately. Because the music creation process is not that exciting. But I've definitely done it to mixed interest. When will people learn it's all about the algorithm? Well, it gets confusing because a lot of people will be like, it's not the algorithm is the audience. And that's true to an extent. But the algorithm gets stuck is the thing that people don't talk about. Because the algorithm doesn't refresh or reset, it loses track of what the audience actually wants at some point, depending on which algorithm you're talking about. TikTok's a lot better about it than like YouTube, for example. But when people say like, oh no, the YouTube algorithm just goes after what the audience wants, so your success is a reflection of the audience, not the algorithm. That's something Mr. Beast says a lot. And yeah, that's true, but it's also not fully true. Because if the algorithm doesn't know how to categorize your content, it's pitching it to the wrong audience. And so then it thinks that nobody wants to watch it because they don't know what audience to pitch it to. That's the biggest flaw in YouTube's algorithm, is it doesn't know how to reset or find the correct audience for content. So if your content doesn't either A, have a huge established base, or B, have an extremely specific niche that even the dumbest algorithm can know what audience to pitch it to, then it's very likely that YouTube will never find the target audience for your video or videos, which is a big flaw in YouTube's algorithm that they have not ever addressed. Which is why I still speak of algorithm rather than audience, because I've been able to track ways that I know YouTube recommended a video to the wrong audience versus when they've recommended it to the right audience. And YouTube does not let you indicate who should be watching your video. Like you could put the category in there, you could put the keywords, and the algorithm just ignores it and just decides it knows what audience you're pitching this to. And then don't get me started on subscribers. Subscribers can be the worst because if they subscribe for one brand of your content, then the algorithm never adjusts to recommend your content to non-subscribers. They always recommend to subscribers first, but if your brand and your content has changed, the algorithm has no way to adjust for that. So there are a lot of flaws that make it an algorithm, not an audience thing. But that's neither here nor there. It's just things that I've learned in years of content creation. YouTube is very behind on, I don't know what you would call it, but I just call it algorithm refreshing. Because other platforms that I use, I don't have the same issues that I do with YouTube when I change content directions or rebrand or try to find a new audience. Other platforms, aside from Facebook and Instagram, which are also very behind, and Threads because it's part of Meta as well. But other platforms like TikTok, especially most notably, and some of the other smaller ones, Kick and stuff like that, their algorithms understand that a creator might not be the same thing all the time and know how to find an audience for those people. So yeah, it's YouTube's hemorrhaging money because of it, and they're losing out to TikTok because they don't pay attention. Their algorithm's good. It's just not as good as it should be, and it's dated. The biggest thing is it needs a way to reset itself to flesh that out. YouTube also needs to completely change how they handle subscribers. Subscribers are a completely empty thing right now because, I mean, think about a channel like the Crazy Russian Hacker, if you've ever heard of him, like a 10 million plus subscriber channel. Has continued to make the same content that he's always made. Still doing it now, still very consistent. Gets like maybe 70K views or less on most of his videos with 10 million subscribers. Because YouTube never tells his subscribers about his videos anymore because he posted enough videos over a certain amount of time that his subscribers didn't like, that the algorithm has basically decided we will send it to like a couple of subscribers, and if it's not the greatest video they've ever seen, we're not sending it to any new people, and we're not sending it to any of the other subscribers. And so subscribers can become detrimental to channels the longer that they exist, especially if that channel changes its content over time. Or just does the same thing and their current subscribers get bored. YouTube usually won't try to find new subscribers for that person because the algorithm is so oddly stringent about just being stuck in a spot. And I think that hurts YouTube's viewership. They've tried to address this a little. On the homepage, sometimes YouTube will say, hey, do you want to see new content instead of the same 3 creators we pitched you every time? Because if you notice on YouTube, if you watch a video by someone, all they do is keep showing you videos by that person rather than videos in the category of that person. And it gets really boring, and then you end up leaving YouTube because they never show you enough variety. And they've tried to address this by giving you an option on desktop version to say, show me new stuff, but that should be automatic. YouTube should always be showing you new things and then bringing back in the old things that you watched, keeping it fresh, but also reminding you of the things that made you like the platform. That's a successful audience-driven algorithm, but what YouTube's algorithm lacks is a automatic refresh. They've tried to push the manual one, where on desktop version you could click, hey, I want to see new stuff, but that needs to be happening automatically. The YouTube algorithm needs to automatically be doing these things. I don't know why we're talking about the algorithm. Let's get fucking ideas. Yeah, YouTube Shorts is trying to steal from TikTok and do that kind of refresh audience algorithm thing. The problem is YouTube Shorts isn't the best form of content on YouTube, and it's not why most people use YouTube. And they need to apply their Shorts philosophy to their long form content. And even their Shorts have started to fall into the same habit because it's under the same algorithm rules as their other stuff, and you start just seeing the same 3 creators that you watched 2 shorts of, and it just won't let up. And there's not a lot of revenue, but that's neither here nor there. Shorts are best used to do behind the scenes content, to push your actual content, or do short versions of your actual content. Because making original shorts content on YouTube, unlike TikTok and other platforms, is a waste of time. Song battle bracket where viewers submit songs, other viewers pick favorite out of 2 until we get to the best one. Huh. It's an interesting contest idea. I don't know how much interest in a stream that would generate, but I like it. Terabyte. Yeah, no, I mean, TikTok, it's not like a free game. I just like their algorithm better. It makes more sense. TikTok's not flooded with like Fox News and bullshit either. It's a much more creator-driven platform. Real-time subpar rap battle. I don't think that's gonna generate tons of interest. Are you talking about live performances of existing battles? With the worst costumes ever? Try to do costume changes mid-verse? Weird dress up for money? I mean, that's the same thing, isn't it? Subpar and weird dress up for money. Lie to Me. Lie to Me is one of my favorite songs. Lie to me, say I make you happy. Tell me that I need dun, dun, dun. But my best music is ahead of me. I'm making it right now. Bum bum bum. That's why we're brainstorming stream ideas to help generate revenue for this album so that it could be hyped. Big hype. Sure, Brittany and I will be brainstorming stuff tomorrow. We're having a video call tomorrow. We're gonna start thinking about some stuff too, marketing things, merch ideas, or whatever. But I have you guys here, so might as well ask. We're also $30 away from unlocking another demo on the album. I think I'd show you guys the current build of Here in Your Arms, the Hello Goodbye cover. It's only my voice right now, but it's still fun, goofy cover. Then we'll have a demo proper the next time we stream if we hit it. Although the fake boobs, I don't think that's gonna work out as well as you guys think. Real boobs could work. Just get some chick with cleavage and just have her use my channel for a while. So, hey, just, you're gonna stream on my channel for a while. What am I gonna do? Just jump up and down. Say nothing. Wait for the money to come in. Put on a dress and fake boobs, keep the beard. I've done that before. Don't worry about it. Hire a big titty goth chick. She could sit where that Emo's Not Dead guitar is. Just sit in the corner. Get a mini trampoline and she just jumps. So, where that guitar is, there's just a big titty goth girl jumping on a trampoline with no explanation. Never acknowledge it the whole stream. Never even say that she's there. Anyone says it in the chat, just gaslight the fuck out of them. What are you talking about? There's no one in a trampoline back there. Fucking weirdo. Unfortunately, I don't have random big-titted goth chicks who can just jump on a trampoline behind me at my disposal. I mean, yeah, YouTube's not fully dying, but they're not in a good trajectory. They look like they're gonna get outpaced by their competition. They're so bent and determined on trying to be TV instead of YouTube, which people aren't on YouTube for TV. They have a much smaller audience going that direction. But behind the scenes, they might get a bunch of big corporate money as traditional TV dies if all those networks switch to YouTube. I think that's their long end game. With how little regard they have for creators, I think their end game is that YouTube becomes the new cable television. So NBC and all those networks use YouTube, but I feel like their plans got thwarted because all these networks made their own streaming platforms. And so it'll be interesting to see how they adjust, if they're going to be able to win those networks favors and try to combine them into YouTube being the new like Comcast cable network, or if they're going to have to, you know, deal with us and actually, you know, favor the creators again. I don't know. It's a very, very changing industry right now. All of visual entertainment. TV is going bankrupt. Movies are going bankrupt. It's very saturated and competitive market, and everyone's trying to figure it out, and everyone's 10 steps behind. Unless you have a big enough budget to do cool things and smart enough to do those cool things instead of squandering your budget on stupid shit. Those are the successful ones right now. Or if you pander to conservatives. Because conservatives are still willing to watch and throw their money in anything. If you either pander to conservatives, don't pander to liberals. They won't watch it and they won't pay for it. They'll just tweet about it. And so everybody will know about your shitty liberal project, but no one will watch it or give it money. But if you pander to conservatives, you can get money and viewership. Or if you have a really big budget and actually spend it on good content. Those are the two winning paths right now. Yoga stream? I cannot yoga, bro. I can hardly bend. I can't touch my toes. Plus now the torn hamstring, it's even less mobile for me. Whee! Ugh. Tom McDonaldism. I wasn't even thinking about Tom McDonald, actually. I was thinking about that movie that just took off. I heard it was pretty conservative. Obviously, its content is more about child trafficking, but I think it has like really like strong conservative values mixed in there as well. That's what I was thinking about. What's it called? I tweeted about it recently because it's so funny how bad Disney fumbled that bag. It made more money than Indiana Jones last weekend. Disney spent like hundreds of millions of dollars on Indiana Jones. This is like a $15 million project that Disney owned the rights to and then sold for like a cheese sandwich. And then it beat Indiana Jones in the box office. Conservatives will go and see shit, bro. The Indiana Jones, they had some woman like outshine him, so none of the conservatives are going to watch that. The liberals will praise it, but they won't go and actually buy a ticket. You know? I don't know when Hollywood's going to figure out that liberals are all talk. You know, it's a very very showmanship belief system where it's all about signaling your own virtue. Whereas conservatives, they'll do what they're saying. I think both ideologies, strong conservative and strong liberal, are fucking stupid. But at the end of the day, the conservatives are the ones that are actually going to practice what they preach. The liberals just want you to know how much better they are than you and tell you about it. But they're not going to support anything financially or with their time. Unless it's, you know, low effort or high endorphin release. You know, like fucking a riot or something. That sucks, foreshadowed. Liberals that we see, I think, is the vocal minority. Most liberals, I feel, just vote. Well, I mean, here's the. I'm a moderate political person, so I'm friends with conservatives, liberals, etc. My general experience with very liberal people is they're only liberal like that in public. When you talk to them about politics, they don't believe like half of the shit they say. And they have like almost no issue with what most moderate political people say. But it's all showmanship. It's all just, I want to be seen as the good guy and righteous. But when you break down their logic, which doesn't exist to them, then they back down almost instantly. Whereas conservatives, unfortunately, generally believe exactly what they say, but lots of the time what they say they believe is just as insane as what liberals believe. At least with liberals, when you talk to them in person, a lot of the time they don't actually believe that shit unless, you know, there's other people watching. Conservatives, they're fully bought in, so it's like, it sucks either way. Just which suckitude do you want? This hat's a vibe. I like it. My hair is not a vibe, hence the hat. Needs to grow. Be a moderate, kids. Realize that both sides have a point, but they've taken their points too far. And the truth lies somewhere in between. Well, it's been an hour sitting down, so I'm going to be wrapping up this stream soon. So last call if anyone wants to hear this second demo before the Tuesday stream. And last call for stream ideas. For future streams, I'm going full telethon on these. You know, challenge streams, whatever. Give me ideas. If you think of ideas after this stream, drop them in the Discord or comment on one of my YouTube videos. And I'll see it there, and then I'll know you watched one of my videos like a good little child. But last call while you're here with me live. Okay, foreshadowed. Keep me posted, I suppose. Bum, 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 bum. Going once. Going twice. Alright, I'm gonna leave you with a song that I'm gonna play for you. Because why not? Fake telethon does sound fun. Where's my shit? Dun, 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 dun. Oh, my leg. Remember, kids, emo's not dead. It's just on life support or something. Why is this set up this way? Oh. Over here, strap. Find me. We'll have Halloween or Christmas, and in the night we'll wish this never ends. We'll wish this never ends. I miss you, miss you. I miss you, miss you. Where are you? And I'm so sorry. I cannot sleep, I cannot dream tonight. I need somebody and always.
This sick, strange darkness comes creeping on, so haunting every time. And as I stared, I counted the webs from all the spiders, catching things, eating their insides, like indecision to call you and hear your voice of treason. Will you come home and stop this pain tonight? Stop this pain tonight. Don't waste your time on me. You're already the voice inside my head. I miss you. Don't waste your time on me. You're already the voice inside my head. I miss you, miss you. Don't waste your time on me. You're already the voice inside my head. I miss you. Don't waste your time on me. You're already the voice inside my head. I miss you. Don't waste your time on me. You're already the voice inside my head. Don't waste your time on me. You're already the voice inside my head. I miss you, miss you. Yay! Have a good night, everybody. I'll see you next time.